What's up, yo? Welcome back to the channel, Better Call Saul. Season 2, Episode 10. We are at the finale of Season 2, and that last episode, holy shit. That was insane.
It's the anxiety going, oh my god.
That one had it cranked up to 1,000. Is Chuck fucking dead? What the hell? All this nonsense about what Jimmy did with the documents, and now Chuck is like investigating it. He's doing some digging. He's doing research. He's trying to figure out what happened, and he's trying to get like hard evidence on Jimmy that he did it. And it's like, shit. He was at the copy store. He had one of his attacks. He just fell over, smashed his head on like the perfect spot. That
reminded me of like $1 Million Baby when he hit the stool. Oh my god, fuck!
That whole scene where he was just freaking out and the dude behind the counter is like, dude, stop. Like, I don't recognize this guy, because Jimmy went,
paid him off
beforehand and paid him off and bribed him, and he's like, you don't recognize me. Chuck is like, that interaction between him and Kim in that last episode also was just like, take a breath. Holy shit. Like, what is happening? Like, because Kim knows. Kim totally knows that Jimmy doctored those documents and set him up. And as Chuck put it, the most embarrassing, what did he say? The most embarrassing moment of his career, basically. Like, Chuck's not going to let that go.
No.
He's going to do everything he can, and Kim knew. That's why she was just like, he'd probably be a really horrible adversary. He would not let anything slip. And he's like, shit. The light bulb went off while Jimmy was in bed, and so he started, like, he went to go do his thing and back his tracks and protect himself and make sure that Chuck couldn't figure it out. But damn, do you think he's, like, in his state, at his age, with everything that he's dealing with, him smashing his head like that?
That's probably real bad. I don't know if it equates to death, but I mean...
that looked like it could be a fatal blow for someone in his position.
Right?
That is crazy. And they just like, and Jimmy's like just standing outside, just watching from across the street. It's like...
He can't go in.
Like, he's like, come on guys, call the paramedics. It's like, he can't intervene. Like, he can't get involved, because then he puts himself in position to be busted. Like, it sets him up. Like, what were you doing here? Like, what the hell? So that was one of the more intense moments of like anything that we've watched, in terms of just that didn't involve like a crazy shootout or like something insane in terms of like a hand-to-hand fight. Like, just in terms of like conversation and discussion.
Yeah.
Like, that shit was insane.
That was...
And Mike, whoa. He set up the spike strip, stole a bunch of money from Hector. Hector's fucking pissed. And him and Nacho had a little conversation, because Nacho was able to put it all together very quickly.
Nacho's not stupid.
Yeah, he's like the dude who wouldn't pull the trigger, because Mike left the driver behind. He left a friggin' witness. I mean, he didn't witness anything, but he left a witness behind. And a good Samaritan saw the whole situation, ends up getting killed because Mike left, like, he didn't clean up the mess. But Mike having that's gonna sit on his conscience. He's not gonna feel good having an innocent person. The person probably just pulled over, was like, dude, you need some help? And then fucking Hector and his crew shows up and shoots the guy in the face.
Like, maybe thinking it's him.
And then like buries him out in the desert. Like, that's not gonna be, like, he's not gonna be okay with that. But these damn half measures, dude. Full measure's coming. I don't know when, but it's coming. I mean, this is a finale.
It's the only thing that makes sense in this world.
That something just, like, trips him out and just flips that switch and Mike just pulls the trigger.
Well, you have to.
I mean,
in this world,
it's coming.
You have to.
At some point, it's coming. And Nacho is just like, you trying to put the cops on him? You're trying to put the cops on Hector? You put the cops on Hector, you put the cops on me. So now Mike might have, like, a potential enemy in Nacho. And it's like...
That's not a good thing.
Shit. Like, this... Like, yeah, because he's basically...
Nacho knows too much.
This has gotten so insane. It is so good. I am ready to see this finale. Where are you at? Are you ready? Do you have anything else before we jump into this?
No, let's go.
It is Showtime, folks! Oh, it's a flashback. I was like, fuck. Those sneaky devils, you.
When was the last time you ate food? Have you had any lately?
I'm fine.
Come on, Chuck, let's go over to Novi's and stretch our legs, get some air, a couple hoagies.
You want to get a sandwich now?
Mom will be okay for a few minutes. It's been 3 days. It could be 3 more.
Or 2 minutes.
Jimmy, you want to eat? Go eat.
I'll bring you something. Okay, be right back.
Mom?
Jimmy.
No, Mom, it's me, Chuck.
Jimmy.
No, Mom.
It's me.
Oh, God.
So this is it then?
Chuck! Hey, Chuck! Chuck, where's Mom? What happened?
She's gone.
What? What? How did... Did she wake up? Did she say anything?
No.
Damn, dude.
Wow.
Well, that's a fucking tone setter.
What the fucking anxiety inducing. No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Call 911. Call 911!
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
Oh,
Chuck.
shit.
Hey, Chuck. Everything will be all right.
Work here.
Hang tight, Charles. Almost there.
Chuck got the proof he needed as he's on the way to the fucking ER.
That look at Jimmy.
Estimated loss of consciousness was 1 minute. His vitals are stable. He's got a laceration on his forehead that appears to need suturing. No urinary incontinence.
Do you have any family members?
There's a brother in the waiting room.
Turn off the lights.
No, we can't do that right now, sweetie.
God.
Oh my God.
Okay, I'm gonna move your arms and legs, and you tell me if there's any pain.
Tricia, we're gonna...
Turn the lights off. Holy shit.
No EKG.
Yes, Charles, we need to do an EKG.
Oh
I
no.
understand. I have a condition.
Are they gonna fucking kill him?
I did not give you my consent.
You can't touch
You have no
this.
right to do
You need
this.
to monitor your heart.
Get yourself out of here.
Do a very simple CAT scan.
No CAT scan.
Calm.
No CAT
Can we
scan.
just get some
You
restraints?
don't understand.
We got you. Just keep your head down.
Holy shit.
We don't know if he lost consciousness because of a heart-related issue or if it was a mild stroke. Chuck is once again refusing these tests because they involve being bombarded by electricity. Nothing has changed since the last time he was in here. Look, I don't know how to explain this.
I'm not committing him.
I mean, I think you should at this point.
This is so insane.
Do you think Chuck's gonna flip the fuck out right now?
Probably.
Well, if it isn't Johnny on the spot.
What does that mean?
Is Ernesto out there? How long was I lying on the floor before the ambulance arrived?
About 10 minutes, I think.
There's only one way. You could have gotten there so quickly. Just trying to have a laugh at my
I
expense.
called him.
Oh, Ernesto just lied.
Before I picked you up.
He showed up when he did because I called him. I'm sorry.
Get out, both of you.
Chuck knows.
You're trying to have me committed.
Temporary.
Temporary emergency guardianship. Tomato. Oh, you finally got me where you want me.
Their relationship is so uncomfortable.
Right? Better say thank you to Ernesto.
Seriously. I don't think Chuck buys it.
Hey, you look beat. How come you said that about calling me?
Your brother, the way he's been talking about you lately, it's like he's really out to get you, Jimmy, and I don't know. You're my friend.
Thanks. I'll call you tomorrow.
It's a good friend right there.
Missed him out.
Shit. There's the driver. Like, can you keep it down back there, please? Shh.
Right?
Damn, he's tailing kind of close there. What is he gonna do? He ain't going out there just to hang out and watch.
We'll have you in and out of radiology before you know it, all right?
I mean, you do gotta respect Jimmy's loyalty, that he continues to just stick around and help him.
You're gonna hear a sound that might seem loud to you, but nothing to worry about.
I'm gonna go ask for an update.
Okay, yeah, good idea.
You are the greatest generation.
Ah, it's commercial.
Start World War II, but you sure as heck finished it. And if that weren't enough, you sent a rocket 300 feet tall to the moon. You need someone looking out for you, someone you can trust, a man who says what he does and does what he says.
Gimme Jimmy.
Gimme Jimmy. Because Moxie is in such short supply these days.
Jimmy McGill, a lawyer you can trust.
It's really good, Jimmy.
In a weasel commercial.
Yeah, that's good timing.
The good news is that physically he's okay. His head wound will heal just fine.
And his heart?
Strong. As
But
far as losing consciousness. However, there was a complication.
What?
Chuck, hey buddy, it's me.
We think it's a state of self-induced catatonia.
We. Always with the we. I think it's you. You're the only doctor in the room. I think you fried his brain with that machine.
Jimmy.
Sorry, this is bullshit.
Jimmy.
I have to believe that it's just a matter of time before he comes out of it.
I'll wait. Right here.
shit.
Adjusting right, 1.5 minutes. Hit.
Dang, dude.
I suggest you don't change up your ammo.
He's gonna kill Nacho. He's gonna try to shoot Hector. I mean, obviously Hector doesn't get killed.
Cause the other show.
Jimmy, gotta get some water.
Chuck, hey buddy. Want some more?
Last thing I remember was that machine they put me in. How long was I out for?
20 hours. And next order of business, get you the hell out of here.
Where to next? Some insane asylum in Las Cruces?
Home, Chuck. You're going home.
You think he has any kind of surveillance at his house or
I was
anything?
just thinking that same shit. Like, oh, you wanna fuck with me? But then again, it's electricity, so
Yeah.
how would you? What is he gonna do? Was that a grave? Or that guy just dug?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Oh, get out of the way, Naja. Holy shit. 2 for 1. This is so insane.
Do it now.
Damn,
Do
dude.
it now. Why'd the crickets stop?
Oh, shit.
What is that? Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Don't.
What the fuck?
How?
What the hell was that?
Howard just called. It's about Chuck. It's important. That's all he'll say.
Hey, what's up?
Jimmy, I have just one question. Are you behind this?
Am I behind what? Chuck?
The hell? Has Chuck lost his damn mind?
Oh dear.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, something you maybe want to tell me about?
These walls are plaster and lath, completely invisible to the radio spectrum. No protection at all. I might as well be standing in the middle of a pasture. Should have done this from the start.
You should have done this with the, Howard tells me you quit HHM.
Oh, shit.
I retired.
That's not what it sounded like. The law needs you. I don't know what you are if you're not a lawyer. Hey, I'll be the only McGill carrying the family name. You can't have that.
I can't do the job anymore. 1216 instead of 1261. I screwed
Jimmy,
it up.
this is
I
your
hurt the client.
fault. Don't say anything, Jimmy.
And then I blamed you. My brain, my mind. It used to be, it all used to work, and now it doesn't anymore.
What if I told you you didn't make a mistake?
For Christ's sakes, Jimmy, stop humoring me. Stop trying to talk everything right.
I rat-fucked you. I changed 1261 to 1216. It all went down exactly like you said. I doctored the copies. I paid the kid at the shop to lie for me. It is insane how you got every detail.
Dude, he's gonna freak out. Why are you smiling?
Are you telling the truth? Or are you just trying to make me feel better?
I am saying it to make you feel better. Sure shit wouldn't be telling you otherwise. But yes, it's the truth.
You'd go to such lengths to humiliate me?
I did it for Kim. She earned it and she needs it. I thought you'd just say, oh crap, I made a mistake and go on with your life like a normal person. But oh no, wishful thinking.
You do realize you just confessed to a felony?
Yes, but you feel better, right? Besides, it's your word against mine.
Oh my god. Unless he set up a fucking recording. Oh shit. Wow, dude. Wow. fucking Chuck.
How do you come back from this? How do you fix this shit?
Dude, did Chuck have this all planned the whole time to fucking get Jimmy?
Yeah.
Holy shit. I don't know which plan was more elaborate.
I mean, was that a letter to Howard like, hey, I need you to call and say this? Oh.
Unless Chuck played it real the whole time to get real responses out of people and to get real freakouts. Dude. I don't even have words for that. That shit was so crazy.
That was nuts. I mean, he pulled a Jimmy right there.
He fucking got him real good. That's what... we couldn't obviously see what he was digging for in the garage to pull out, but he pulled out a fucking recorder. He knew Jimmy... He knew Jimmy would go at whatever lengths that he had to make sure that his brother felt better. Confessing, whether it was confessing a felony or whatever, he knew his brother would do whatever it took for him to feel better.
I hope he finds out that there's a fucking recording.
I mean, he's got nothing now. Does he use that as like blackmail? Does he actually use it to like get him locked up? Is that like his leverage to be like, you're no longer a McGill?
Because I mean, is that when he finally changes his name to Saul Goodman?
Who knows? It all depends on what Chuck's going to use that for.
And what about Kim? I feel so bad for her.
She's always involved and just up in the shit. Because of Jimmy.
Thanks, Jimmy.
But, I mean, talk about a fucking finale like cliffhanger.
Mike.
Dude, Mike couldn't pull the trigger.
And who? Who? If Nacho was right there, who?
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 I don't know who. Is it someone that we're familiar with? Is it someone that we've been dealing with? Is it the vet guy? Is it
the gun salesman?
The gun guy?
I don't know.
Is it Gustavo?
Is it?
I don't know. I always just try to rattle my brain of people who could possibly be around from then. I don't know.
Who the fuck?
Maybe it was Jesse.
We're not there yet.
I know.
I can't think of who else.
I mean, the person is clearly trying to protect Mike, but I don't know if, like, planting the horn was necessarily the best idea. Like, obviously the horn wouldn't travel all the way down to where they were, I would imagine. But, like...
Well, I mean, they went down there and it wasn't... You couldn't hear it.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah. I mean, that's... Somebody's got Mike's back. Somebody doesn't want Mike killing these folks.
I almost got terrified again because there's a kitten right there.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I'm racking my brain. I'm not sure. I'm sure it'll probably be like, oh, duh, when they show us, if we ever find out who it was.
Mm-hmm.
But this is wild. That was a wild fucking season. This show is so good.
It is good. I like it a lot.
It
makes me miss Breaking Bad a lot, though.
It's not like a lot of the discussion about like whether it was like a good show to react to or not. Like, it doesn't have the action of like a Breaking Bad, but the character development and like the tension between all the characters involved, and like there isn't like hardcore drug deals going on or gunfights breaking out, but it's like a different type of just tenseness.
Yes.
That is like there between characters, and
well, I mean, then you get to see the whole backstory of all the characters, and like,
which is great.
Very interesting.
Yeah, I had no clue when we started the show that we were getting this much Mike.
No.
I think it's fucking amazing.
I love it so much.
Yeah.
Mike.
Yeah. Where is he?
He's right there.
Yeah, like that was a shocking and like really, really pleasant surprise how much Mike that we've gotten, because I mean we got a good bit of him in Breaking Bad, but we didn't obviously get to find out how he became who he is in that show. Like, we're learning a lot about Mike's backstory and why. I mean, we don't know why he is the way he is in that show yet, but it's building. You feel it building. I don't know what action ultimately leads to who and what he becomes, but I mean, he becomes Gus's like top guy. Like, is Gus watching him and like evaluating him, and like,
that would be crazy.
Is he doing all of that stuff behind the scenes? Like, I don't know where Gus is in terms of his drug empire currently on this timeline, whether he has an empire or not. I would have to imagine that it's at least in the early stages of it. But like, his relationship with Nacho and just his relationship, like him wanting to kill Hector, it's like, this shit is like really awesome. And the whole half measure stuff and like that whole story, like his monologue that he went through about like half measures and full measures when he was talking to Walt, like every time I see Mike in a situation where it's like he's got to take a big step and then he doesn't do it, it's like, oh, like there it is.
Yeah.
And it all stems from like the relationship and the situation with his son.
Yeah.
So like, his character is so deep. It's so awesome. It's so insane. And just the stuff with Jimmy and Kim and Chuck and all of that is just the amount of drama and the amount of just like, it's like the relationship is so cringy. It's like you can't help but look at it and you're like, oh my God, what's gonna happen?
I could probably get up and take a couple laps around because I'm that stressed out about it.
It's like the stuff that they show us with the flashbacks of Jimmy and Chuck, and like in the one they showed us this episode with the mom dying. Like, Jimmy can only think about getting some hoagies, and mom's been like this for 3 days, she'll be like this for 3 more, and he just gets up and leaves, and then she says his name twice and then dies. And it's like,
I felt really bad for Chuck.
that was such a horrible moment, and like,
and then he's like, nope, she just
didn't
died.
she didn't say anything. She held that from him. Like, that whole relationship, from everything that we have seen, is just, there's just so much moment, like, it's so uncomfortable to watch them together because there's so much competition and there's so much jealousy and there's so much like hatred, but there's also so much love, and there's like parts of respect and care, and like
parts.
I mean, the fact that Jimmy is so loyal and he sticks around and helps him and does all this stuff and committed to that horrible crime that he did just to make his brother feel better, just for his brother to flip it on him and be like, I'm recording that. And that whole, like, going back to that speech that he had with Kim and Jimmy in the room, talking about how I can't believe my brother stabbed me in the back. It's like, how many times have you stabbed Jimmy in the back since he's become a lawyer? Like,
well, I mean, he didn't really necessarily stab him in the back.
Maybe not in that form, but like, he's done everything he can to hold him down and not let him progress and succeed the way that he probably could have or should have or any of that stuff. So like, this is insane. This is so good.
I agree.
Do you have emojis?
I do. Okay. We've got, I'm going to start with Jimmy's office, which, if you were paying attention to the walls, there was a rainbow on the walls. So, rainbow. We're going to go with a horn.
For Mike.
Yeah, but also for Mike, we have the desert. And then, lastly, a tape for the recorder.
Holy shit. I want to know exactly when Chuck started figuring out what his plan was going to be.
Right?
I want to know how far back this goes.
Right.
Whether it was like as soon as he gets home kind of thing, or all the way back to the hospital kind of thing. I want to know exactly where this whole thing fucking picked up. So what are the emojis again?
We have a rainbow, a horn, a desert, and a tape.
There you go. There are the emojis for the season 2 finale of Better Call Saul. This shit is off the chain. Leave them down in the comments below. We absolutely love seeing them. And leave your comments on this episode. Leave your comments about this season. We love hearing from you. Like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and we will catch you guys later. Wowzers, wowzers, wowzers. Bye.